What's good, y'all? I'm in this bitch. I never left. I have not left. I'm always present within the motherfucking YouTube world. I will always be present. I have always been present. Presidential, I guess. We're gonna get into like my understanding of what the fuck soul means. Like, it's not that serious. I wish people would stop taking it so serious. Like, and I'm probably sound dumb. I probably sound young, but y'all just hear me out. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos, this is not the video you should start on, okay? Because I don't accept opinions here. I'm here to teach. I'm here to for a more gentle word than teach, I'm here to share experiences. I'm not here for your questions, your this, your that. If you want life coaching, you can hit me up on Instagram. If you don't know my name, you need to figure it out because Google is not that hard. I have Facebook, I have different things. I haven't got my thing prepared yet for my description, but my point is that I'm not here for y'all. I'll be honest. Where the fuck am I? Hold up.
I feel stuck in a hole. I tell my soul, I am whoever, whatever she wrote. I am whatever she wrote. I'm stuck in a hole. I ain't still no soul. Whatever she wrote. I am whatever she wrote.
Where the fuck is my broadcast?
Whatever she wrote. On the Milky West Elm Street, I feel like they playing me, like they playing me. Can't help but a dream. What else is I'm supposed to do? Everybody in the industry coming up as these, coming up as this and that. Must be ready for this. I don't know. I can find my rap. I don't know. I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't know. Must make sense to us. Sense no more. You gotta get it and gone. Get it and gone. Get some more. I'm just saying, that's what I'm
Where
on.
the fuck is my broadcast?
Fuck being a go getter. I'm just like, whatever she wrote. Whatever she wrote. I feel stuck in a hole. I ain't so my soul. Whatever she wrote. Whoever she wrote. Whoever she wrote. This is my
Thank you. Fuck, yo. Like, I'm back now. I see myself now. I didn't know what the fuck happened. I didn't know where it went.
Oh, fuck the pity. Discuss with all this pension position, pitching like you ain't been chosen for this one mission. 3:06 a.m. Came through the matrix, Maleficent causing mayhem. They gave me a pill, told me I had to live with this soul. To no soul I should give. It all sound like bullshit, it all sound fixed. I got a trip for my daily fix.
Fuck this.
I'ma push it till they prove the limits to me. Trying not to sell my soul. Looking at my spirit like, dog, don't let me do it. I had a toe of the devil. She said, we been that sweet cold. And then she said, we can do it. I said, alright then. Let's do it. Gonna do it then. Shit, let's do it. Shit. Fuck.
Hold up. I can't have that happen again. So,
Whatever she wrote, whatever she wrote. I feel stuck in a hole. I ain't sold my soul.
I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. Cause I take my music very seriously, and I was talking shit the whole time because I couldn't find my broadcast.
I feel stuck in a hole. I ain't sell my soul. Whatever she wrote. Whatever she wrote. Whatever she wrote. I feel stuck in a hole. I ain't sell no soul. Whatever she wrote. Whatever she wrote. Whatever she wrote. On the Milkade West Elm Street. I feel like they playing me, like they play to me. Came up with a dream. What else is I'm supposed to do? Everybody in the industry coming up as these, coming up as this and that. Must be this, I don't know. If I'm a rap, I don't know. Trying to wrap it up, I don't know. Must make sense to us. Safe ain't safe no more. You gotta get it and gone, get it and gone, get some more. I'm just saying that's what I'm on. Fuck being a go getter. I feel stuck in whatever she wrote. Whatever she wrote. Whatever she wrote. I feel stuck in a hole. I ain't sold my soul. Whatever she wrote. Whatever she wrote. Whoever she wrote. This is my love. Lucky, my dog.
I love the camera, bro. I'm doing all this shit for me.
Oh, fuck the pity. Discuss with all this penny pinching, position pitching like you ain't been chosen for this one mission. 3:06 a.m. I came through the matrix, Maleficent causing mayhem. They gave me a pill, told me I had to live with this soul until no soul I should give. It all sound like bullshit, it all sound fixed. I got a feel for my daily feel. Fuck this. I'ma push it till they prove the limits to me. Moving, trying not to sell my soul. Looking at my spirit like dogs, don't let me do it. I had a toe of the devil. He said we been this week cold. And then she said we can do it. I said, alright then, let's do it. Gonna do it then. Shit, let's do it. Shit, fuck.
It only take me one time to look crazy to learn. I had to resize the YouTube, then go to my iTunes. See what I did before I went to my iTunes, and this went down. But this is the other Chrome window that I have open. So we're gonna get to the point. It's really baffling that people don't understand when I relayed the point that I don't have a soul. I don't feel like I was born with a soul. I don't know how to explain it better to people. I don't know how to have a set explaining for people. I feel like the word soul was given to this portal. It was given to this realm, and say I came here with my own set beliefs from another planet. So that means I was stripped of what I believed about myself through upbringing, through being raised, through, you know what I'm saying, just through being a light being. They they beat that shit out of you, bro. Like these, I ain't saying like physically, but they strip you from your understanding of who you are when you come here. You get what I'm saying? So why should I adopt the understanding of I have a soul, I can sell my soul? I think that's more distracting to my spirit. So what I decide to do is believe that I am a light being, and that helps me to understand each and every other light being. You get what I'm saying? To understand, that's why I say I'm the acceptance angle of pure light energy. If I look at somebody, I don't, I can't. It's easier for me. I don't want to see their soul. Like that's too deep. That's too intimate. You get what I'm saying? Of course, I could look at somebody and I could read everything about them. You get what I'm saying? But that's too much work. I do enough spiritual work on myself daily to give a fuck about seeing somebody's inner darkest depth of their self. You get what I'm saying? Now I feel like the whole soul aspect is a game. It's a conspiracy. Like it's like just like when people say spiritual journey. We are spirits. How can we say we go on a spiritual journey? We're spirits. Now we can say life is a journey, but it's just a backwards way of saying stuff. So what I decide, like just like the game that we're in, I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. God and the devil, if you came up on the upbringing of the Bible, God and the devil play a game with us. Okay? If that's your understanding of this life and this realm, they play games. It's tests, it's every movement you make is a ritual in this game. Every it's something there to test you. It's something there. If you're not in your highest, I would say in your highest grounded self, everything will look like it's after you. You get what I'm saying? Like you can get up and your legs start hurt. You can start walking and you bump into the table. Or you could kick over your drink. You open the door and a goddamn spider hit you in the face or something. You get what I'm saying? It's just anything. You get what I'm saying? Like, so everything would seem like a test. Like if you're not daily on the spiritual work to stay within your highest grounded self, to always be on post, to always be in the place of understanding, be in the place of receiving angles and giving out pure angles. Not saying they have to be, not saying that anything has to be good or evil, because there's no such thing. There's like upholding beliefs and opposing beliefs. I have upholding beliefs that I stand upon. So the only thing that can penetrate that can be parasitic to it, is opposing beliefs. Now I can let it get within my bubble. I can let it fuck up with my space in my area, right? But that's what grounding is. Like the best grounding meditation is to picture yourself somewhere and just observing, not taking in too much of what you think, but observing everything, just being like, okay, that person is a woman and she's with a man and they have a child. They look like a beautiful family. You know what I'm saying? Like it has nothing to do with you. You're just observing. You get what I'm saying? It's a practice to just really just see the angles, like really just see the angles without downloading anything, without taking in too much, something that's not for you. Like I usually be on the vibration when I go out and about. I don't be looking in people's face. I don't be looking at people's cars. I don't be, like it's more than likely you're gonna see me before I see you if we know each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I know how people look at me. They look at me real weird. So I try not to make that much eye contact or like make people feel weird. Now, most times when I have like out of the blue conversations, something funny has to happen and I'm laughing. And then they realize like, oh, she not crazy. She laugh at the same type of stuff we laugh at. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't lie to y'all. Like I am Ancestor. So that's what's explaining to you right now. You know what I'm saying? I watched some shit. The fuck, Leroy? But anyway, I watched some shit yesterday. Well, I've been like, yesterday was like a weird ass out Enoch day for me. Like, I seen two videos. I seen two videos that had something to do with Enoch. Now, the reason I watched them.
Downtown music on the beat.
But yes, so I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Cause I downloaded that. I just was pissed as hell at the message that I just got. Baby daddy shit. You know what I'm saying? So uh, and I only say baby daddy because I usually say my daughter's father, but that's a lot of letters, you know? I don't really give a fuck anymore. Like, because I mean, I'm the type of person where for a long time I was trying to be so positive, so righteous, but I realized that motherfuckers don't really respect that in this realm. Like, you can put it like this: you can be the most positive I am is when I'm quiet and when I'm laughing. But other than that, like if I'm in a peaceful, joyous place, of course I'm positive. But like if I have a lot on my mind, or I'm like, instead of being a live wire that I used to be, I'm just very quiet and serious. Like when I'm aggravated about some shit, I'm usually just like real, like in a serious state. And a lot of people don't get that from me. Like I come on here more with that than in the street because I don't want people to see me that way. Like it's some dangerous shit that can happen from me just being in that vibration. Like, you know, it just is, you know, so like very dangerous shit, yo. Like like one thing I remember my uncles put me up on all this game about myself a long time ago. They told me one of my uncles said, this the uncle that's was known for shooting people and getting shot and being a big drug, known for being selling a lot of drugs. But he was like, "Oh, my OG's OG." So his coffee experience has been very weird. But he told me a long time ago when I had this fight in the hood that I won, but I didn't want to fight. Like I've always felt like I was too pretty to fight or I was too cool to fight because I never understood like why would I give somebody that much energy? Like it's like just okay, if I know I'm smarter than you, then to fight you as a kid, this is how I used to think. If I'm smarter than you, to fight you is just saying that you're worth it. Like, and I'm not lying to y'all. It used to be that way. Like, I used to be like, because I had to learn quick, because I was bullied in school. So it's like, I'm smarter than you. I'm prettier than you. So you're mad. So should I keep taking this? Or should I? Only times I ever had fights was when I blacked out. That's the point I'm trying to make. You know, like, or I let it get me mad enough to I just goddamn blacked the fuck out. Like, it's been times I've seen visions of beating somebody head in or whatever, but that never been the case. It usually I black out and I remember some of it, but most of the time I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the shit, it has to come back to me in a vision. Like that day, I won't remember none of what the fuck happened. Like I can't even remember like a time where I did remember the fights right afterwards. Like I would black out on some parts of the fight, and I would remember a lot of it. But so when I started blacking out completely, I didn't remember the fight. I had to like, it just started coming back to me, like, and hearing what had happened, I was like, yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember what happened. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So after that, my uncle told me, he was like, you like another version of me. Like, you don't. He was like, you don't have to fight out here, Nisa. He was like, he was just telling me like, I ain't like a lot of people in our family. Like, he was saying that you don't have to fight. You Then I was like, but I tried not to fight, and they made me. He had got mad. He was like, you ain't gotta prove shit to none of these bitches out here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta prove shit. He got mad, and I was like, okay, all right, I ain't never heard you yell at me a day in your life, but okay, I love you. I was scared. I was like, because, I'm still a teenager. I'm like, why would he tell me not to fight? But that's the way you gain respect. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was hurt then, but now I get it. You know what I'm saying? He was sent to tell me, because he even told me, it's fighting not, but you're going to end up killing somebody, you're going to end up going to jail, you're going to end up dead. He was saying, like, basically. And another uncle had told me, Ricky B, he had told me, he was like, you keep talking to these white people how you talking to them. They're going to throw them and speaking on the institutions, as in, like, jail, the mental ward, but more so the actual jungle. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, so I don't know. They just came through to let me know, like, some real things about, for lack of better terms, my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was letting me know, like, see, I dwell in the spirit, the light aspect of the world, because if you look at it, that's kind of how we all started these awakenings. You know what I'm saying? Or waking up. You get what I'm saying? We realize that we're spiritual. We're not Christian. We're not this, that, other. We're spiritual. So I stick to that philosophy. So just like if spirit has a T at the end, light has a T at the end. It's just profound to look back and be like, okay, that's where I need to stay. Fuck that soul shit and all that shit. Because you got to understand, your soul is your energy. How can you sell your energy and not be able to fill it back up? That means that you would not be able to remember a lot of things about your childhood, about yesterday, what happened last week. Like, I have a photographic memory. So everything I can tell you, like, I could tell people where they put something, like, and then it comes back in a vision. I ain't gonna lie, but it's like I'm very good with remembering the whole picture of shit, especially if it was dramatic. Like, I learned from this Christian movie that, God puts a stumbling rock, or a fucking rock. He'll throw a rock in your path to and this, when I say God, I mean angels, I mean spirits, I mean demons. They throw rocks in your path to make shit more understandable. You know what I'm saying? Like, to make it more traumatizing to you or more dramatic. Make it something that'll be like a flash in your memory, so you'll always be able to remember it. So when I started being in the streets and I realized that I needed to observe more than I talked, that's how I think I accumulated my photographic memory. Like, it's like I just remember some precise things, like so many things that other people can't remember it, but when I tell them, they be like, oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. So that's basically what I am with the soul situation. And it's not like I don't understand people's standpoint on it. I actually respect people's standpoint on it because it's needed. Like you need to have as a as a collective knowledge or seeker of knowledge, a truth seeker, you have to have different levels of how you understand things. So for me to tell you that, okay, you tell me what you think and I tell you what I think, but I'm debating in a sense like, no, you can't think like that. That's not righteous. So anytime I give my understanding of things, I say that's my understanding, and I give you the backdrop so you can understand that we live two different lives. The only way you can say that you understand is if majority of this resonates. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the only way you can say you understand. So, listening, you can come to the understanding that, okay, yes, I felt that before. Like I felt like that was too much for me to try to understand soul, or what a soul was and what a spirit was. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a big distraction for people to say you can sell your soul, because think about it, soul is energy. Your spirit is energy. So if you give something to something, you can sell your soul. Like right now, I'm selling my energy to explain something that I already hold dear to my heart, knowing that people are going to criticize it, knowing that people are going to have their own mindset and what they take from it, what they share from it. This is dangerous. Not to me, it's dangerous for other people, like to hear this level of knowledge. You get what I'm saying? But that's why I always let y'all know, don't believe what I say. Don't trust me. You have to always trust your intuition. You have to always trust the highest level of frequency. You get what I'm saying? So if you feel like this is opposing your upholding beliefs, click the fuck off my videos. You get what I'm saying? Like don't intake that type of stuff. Like these YouTube videos are for observing. I don't care who you watch, they're for observing and resonation. You get what I'm saying? If you're not sure about something that you watch, ask your spirits and be like, can you bring me more knowledge about this, or can you expose that spirit? You get what I'm saying? Can you expose me, or expose the spirit? You get what I'm saying? Because they will show you either more confirmation that is true, or they will show you that what you believe and what you stand upon is where you need to stay and where you need to dwell in. You know what I'm saying? Never overindulge in knowledge, y'all. It's not that. It's never ever that serious. Like the things I'm saying is never ever that serious. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying it as in to you. It's serious. It's serious to me, but while working on not taking myself too serious, I have to understand that the things that I say, it's not serious to some people. So I can't get mad, or I can't get aggravated, irritated if somebody's not listening to me, or somebody won't let me speak my piece. I just have to realize that this is not the time nor place for that. That's why I have my YouTube channel. You get what I'm saying? So I hope y'all stay abundant, be light, stay lit. Literally, stay lit. I am Ko Khan. I am that I am who we are. Literally, you know what I'm saying? I am that I am who we are. You know what I'm saying? I am Ancestor. I am every high frequency of prosperity. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just, these are minerals for meditation. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like you resonated with something here, confront that spirit. Say, why higher self? Why did you hold on to what she said? Why is this so significant for me? How is this sufficient for my life? You know what I'm saying? That's how you stay safe. See, all the words that I was using was S words. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep your spirit and your quote unquote soul safe, if that's what you believe. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. I'm at this thing. I don't know what that was, but okay. Um, yeah. Y'all do y'all thing. Hoodie hippie. Yes. Look up my music, Ko Khan, formerly known as Critical. Yeah, the substance angular pure light energy, Apple. Substance sound systems, Madame Dixie. These are all the things that were given to me to produce my work in this realm. So y'all gonna be seeing more of it, way more of it. You understand me? And just know I'm at you like death row. Okay, whatever the fuck that meant. Okay, bye. Oh, stay button be like stay lit, literally, or you can do what the fuck you desire. Okay.